tried finding better light. I cannot find any. I'm really irritated today. Already. I had to be at the dentist today in exactly 2.5 to 3 hours. My dad is coming to pick me up in an hour and a half. All school districts are closed again. So my husband's going to be stuck at home today with both kids by himself. And at least for 2 to 3 hours. So my dentist office claims that they don't do same day procedures. That's what the lady told me on the phone. I don't know what's going to happen today. I don't know if I know I'm not getting an extraction, but I am getting a root canal. I'm 99.5% positive I'm getting a root canal. This tooth is like, it's crap. It's back here, it's like right here. It's just like the exterior of the tooth, and the nerve is like coming through, and then like it's just the outer wall. So that's gonna be my Vlogmas day 13. Sorry for the wait.
Game over.
I'm never going to the dentist. It's never gonna happen, ever. Like, I can't go to the dentist because now my dad can't take me, or he doesn't want to take me. I kind of understand. I do understand. The weather for the past 2 days in Michigan has been pretty shitty. We had a really major snowstorm hit us yesterday. But the problem is last night around 5 or 6 o'clock, we ended up getting rain. It started raining. And the temperatures dropped from 40 degrees all the way down to like 19. It froze. Everything completely froze. The roads, sidewalks, everything froze. Obviously, that's dangerous to drive on. My dad would have had to drive me 45 minutes to an hour to my appointment, and so he didn't want to take a chance. He didn't want to drive. Over 50 school districts are closed today in my state. That's like 3 counties. So today is my husband's birthday. He is 38. He just turned 38 this morning. Actually, technically he will not be 38 until 9:30, guys. So I'm gonna just kind of like, there you are. And look at her. She wants all the attention in the world. So I'm gonna figure out something to do for him today, and I'm gonna try making him a birthday cake, and just try to do something special for him. And yeah, she is cute though. She's my baby. She's my diva. She knows it. She's like, I'm a diva. In a million years met a group of men that are more immature than these men. So they're not men, they're little boys. This morning, my husband literally almost killed himself trying to help my neighbor, which obviously she's not there anymore, get out of that spot because her car was stuck on ice. Not one of these men helped. They looked at her and walked off. This generation of men is disgusting. So I wanted to show you guys something that I use when my hair is super duper dry in the winter time, which is pretty much always. So I said before, winter and me, we don't, temperature wise and atmosphere wise, we just don't get along. So I have really, really, really bad dry skin in the winter. So I'm using everything I got in my toolbox. So I use a lot of lotions, use a lot of oils. The one thing that gets dried out is my scalp. It gets really, really bad. I get dandruff. It doesn't matter what I do to my hair. It doesn't matter if I color it, don't color it. It doesn't matter. In the winter, I get dry scalp. So to combat that, I like to, I don't really wash my hair that much. I really like the natural oils to build up in my scalp and then brush it through the rest of my hair. Most of the time when I take showers, I'll just do like scalp massages. I actually have a scalp massager that I use on my hair. only use it about once a month. The other thing that I do is usually about 24 to 48 hours later is I like to do an oil treatment of some sort. The oil that I've really been liking is it's by OGX. It is the Damage Remedy and Coconut Miracle Oil. I actually got this from Walmart. What I usually do is I only use like a pea size amount. You do not need a lot of that. I accidentally used too much one time and it was in my hair for like 2 days. Washed my hair, it was still chilling, it was still sticking around. And acne, it was horrible. So you only need like a pea size amount. You put it in the palm of your hand, kind of just use your fingertips, and then I kind of just like massage my scalp. I go under my hair, just kind of like get in there. I focus on my scalp more, obviously, because that's the part that's dried out. If you don't have healthy scalp health, your hair's not going to grow properly and it's going to look like crap. After I'm done with my scalp, I'll take the rest of it and I kind of just put it on the shafts of my hair and I kind of just smooth it in there and press it into my hair. And then after, I take a brush and I kind of brush the rest of the oil through the hair. My hair is kind of frizzy today because I just recently washed it last night, so it's freshly washed. And it woke up, my hair with me woke up pretty messed up. So I'm waiting on my son's therapist to show up. But as you can tell, it leaves my hair like super shiny and it brings back the brilliance to your hair. Like it doesn't look dead. Like your hair doesn't look dead, and it's more moisturized, especially in the winter months, you guys. Super important to keep your scalp moisturized.